play in John Ford Stadium. It's one of the nicest little stadiums around, and we're down there a couple of years ago when we presented you Team of the Week and enjoyed going over there. And I know it's always great to play in front of the home fans.
Oh, it really is. And we've been doing some work on our home stadium. We got a new press box that's should be up and running by next week. And did a few more renovations, so we're very excited about our stadium.
Well, Coach, last week a big road win. We talked to you on the road back from Addison last week after that 36-7 win. You had Gaylesville coming in, and it could have been easy for your football team kind of have a little bit of a letdown this week after such a big win on the road against Addison, but didn't sound like your football team had that letdown this week.
Well, we did. There's some plays that we had that was kind of sloppy, and I think we're making some adjustments with that. But Gaylesville came in with a good game plan. They run the ball on us a little bit, but our defense did a little bend but don't break philosophy, and we held them off to the end. They scored at the end and went for a 2 to make it to 11. So I was pleased with the defense. They gave up some big plays, but was able to get a turnover when they needed it, or either a turnover on downs or to get the ball back. And offensively, we was hitting on a few cylinders for parts tonight, but we got it together though.
Well, Coach, I know Kachana Lindsay. I don't think he was your quarterback last year. So this is a young man that played another position for you. He has stepped in to lead this team at quarterback. And how has he been a leader for this football team up to this point in the season?
Kachana is a leader at just about any sport he plays, and so we're very excited to have him at the quarterback position. He's done an excellent job for us. And it's an adjustment, and that's what we're going week by week. Are we learning from our mistakes, and are we getting better at it and trying to fix the mistakes that we're making? And Kajana's doing a very good job leading that offense. And, we've got a lot of offensive weapons that we're very blessed with. And we have a couple of packages where we put them all in there at one time and running some things that we call the devil package. But that puts Kajana at quarterback and Jimmy Brock in the backfield. And it also puts Devane Brewster at a running back, and then we've got a upcoming sophomore, Christian Morrow, and puts 4 of them in the backfield at the same time, and that's been very successful for us.
Coach, this is Phil Harris. Of course, you were open the first week of the season, but you defeated Gaylesville and Addison the first 2 weeks of the year. Do you think that was an advantage maybe to be open the first game, or has it kind of been harder to kind of get to know your football team because everybody else has played an extra game?
I think it's a disadvantage because the kids were excited to play, and right now, more than anything, we need to play games. We need to see game speed and get the kids filmed. That way we can come in and study that film, make adjustments, and then give them an opportunity to adjust from their mistakes that they're making. So I think with us not having that game, maybe if that game's week 10 going into playoffs, maybe then it's an advantage, but I look at it as a big disadvantage week 1.
Well, Coach, it looks like you've made it a positive, though, getting off to a 2-0 start and beating a good Addison team. Gaylesville has been pretty competitive, and you took it to a pretty good Gaylesville team because they just barely lost to Spring Garden a week ago. So it sounds like your team playing pretty well. I know you've got a long way to go, but you're off to a darn good start.
We're very pleased as a coaching staff, and I'm very blessed with to have a great coaching staff. Coach Rutledge, he does the defense for me, and we've got some new coaches in place there on both sides of the ball. And so there's been a little bit of adjustment with our kids getting to know some of these new coaches, and some of our kids playing in different spots that they haven't played at in maybe 2 or 3 years. Some of them never played at the spot that they're playing at. So there's a learning curve that's taking place, but everybody's staying positive and everybody's working hard, coming to practice with good attitudes and open minds. And so, as a coach, that really makes you happy.
Well, Coach Nix, we appreciate you taking some time to visit with us tonight after your win over Gaylesville 34-11. I know you've got Southeastern next week. We wish you the best against them, and hopefully we'll talk to you throughout the season.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thank y'all for what y'all do.
Thanks a lot. That's Coach Jonathan Nix of the Raglan Purple Devils.